So yesterday I put out a video that basically said we was gonna get justice for MO3 today. Yeah, we about to take it to trial and see what was what and who's and all of that and everything like that. Well, Ceddy Nash kind of messed up on that one because there were some filings right underneath there, and I'm gonna clear it all up and then it's gonna make some sort of sense. Cause it ain't gonna make no damn sense. Watch this. Yeah, I gotta sit back and eat this one. All right. So Dallas County is insane. I'm just gonna put that out there for y'all because basically, when it came down to Devin Brown's freaking case at Dallas, what actually ended up happening was that this fool been getting his case pushed back like Stephen A's hairline. You feel me? So the first document that I showed y'all is October 17, 2025, and the court granted the defense's motion for continuance, meaning the trial was postponed to allow more preparation time. The next reset date was originally set for April 10th, 2025 for a jury trial. But y'all understand that this was supposed to happen in damn April. So then by late 2025, another continuance was filed and approved, moving the pretrial hearing to January 9, 2026, and the jury trial to February 2nd, 2026. And then the judge basically has been saying, all right, we can do all of this stuff. So that's what y'all see it. And then these are the updates to show the defense and prosecution both agreed to push back trial multiple times. So Devin Brown's murder and related felony cases were initially scheduled for mid-2025, but after motions for continuances, were granted, the final confirmed trial date is February 2nd, 2025, with a pretrial hearing on January 9th, 2025. But y'all already know that's going to be a whole bunch of bullshit. Y'all know there's going to be a bunch of bullshit, right? Because based on everything in those filings, it's even more clear what's going on. Devin Brown's case basically is going to be pushed back again. Yeah, I know y'all like, nah, hell nah. So the court notes and the handwritten remarks on the form that I'm showing y'all right now tells you everything. It says continuation case is set, not ready, which is court shorthand for we're not ready to proceed yet. That means either the prosecution still has unfinished discovery or the defense hasn't received everything they need for the DA's office to send that over. So it basically means there's still unresolved issues tied to co-defendants like Yella Beezy and Kawan White, whose own legal motions are about to affect this because Yella Beezy has a goddamn case the same day. So we're going to host two murder trials on the same person the same day in different courtrooms. Yeah, I know. So while the docket lists firm as goddamn January and February 2026 days, the actual readiness of the case is still up in the air. And so I wrote this one down right here. Historically, Dallas County murder trials, especially multi-defendant ones, move slow as hell. The courtroom will post new trial dates and keep the case active, but that doesn't mean it's going to go to trial dead. Every time one side isn't prepared, or another related case gets delayed, everything gets bumped back with it. The fact that the clerk's notes already mentioned not ready before the January pretrial even happens is a dead giveaway. They're bracing for another push. So, you already know this shit about to get pushed back again. MO3 ain't gonna get no damn justice because I can damn near guarantee Yella Beezy's gonna get his stuff pushed back. It's gonna look like we're gonna get this around, I don't know, shit, July of 2026, and it won't even be Yella Beezy trial. I think Yella Beezy actually gonna go to court, bro, in like October of next year. But let me get back to y'all. Man, so yeah, there's that. MO3 ain't getting no justice no time soon, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that anybody's going to be going to trial until like summer of next year. So what they do in Dallas County, from what I've seen, is they just stack murder trials on top of murder trials with expectations of we'll get it done. But the problem is this, and they always say the wheels of justice turn slow because, well, let's just be honest. Big old metropolitan cities like that, this shit always happens. Remember when you used to hear this this saying that, oh, when you get thrown in by the feds, bruh, your trial is gonna happen in like 3 to 4 months, and then if it don't, then you telling and all this weird ass shit, right? Well, then you end up finding out, well, bruh, everybody ain't prepared for this. We are a highly populated damn country. Not only that, some of the trouble that ends up happening happens in very, very big cities. Los Angeles, Dallas, New York, Houston, Atlanta. All of these places have a huge population. So what's going on right now is, hey, MO3 ain't getting no justice no time soon. Unfortunately, and somebody said, "Yo, Ceddy Nash, you dropped the low on Yella Beezy and all this crap." And it's like, bruh, the judge put this in there. I didn't say where he's going, so I don't know where that comes from, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, don't expect MO3 to actually get any justice anytime today. And if you're a pro or a con person like Nash, just give me the pros, give me the cons. All right, the cons is this. The cons is essentially this. You might mess around and have some BS happen, right? Meaning you might find out that a technicality, fruit of the poisonous tree, somebody was lying. That gives the defense a lot of time to sift through, search, find out stuff, do all types of discovery. And when that actually happens, you damn near gotta go, damn, well, I guess he was innocent. Because a lot of people will never admit this, but it's more common. If you have a belief system, it's hard to buck your belief system. You have to come upon the discovery yourself to say, damn, I was wrong, bro. I was wrong. I get it. But also, the pros are this. That gives the and this is pros, like if you're a supporter of MO3 and you believe he should have justice and not street justice and all this crap. So let me preface that by saying it that way. If you are a pro MO3 and you're like, he needs his day and they need their days in court and all this crap, the reason why this works out for the prosecution is because they still get to keep an active investigation going. Cross their T's, dot their I's, if you will. There's opportunities for them to go, here you go. I want your signature right there. Now tell us everything. Tell us the time, the date, the people, the witnesses that we don't know, people who know this story, all of this stuff. So there's an opportunistic time right now for the two individuals, for Mr. Brown and Mr. White, sitting there in them doggone cells to go, shit, yeah. What you got for me? But here's the issue with that, right? It's damn near no guarantee. They're no longer, from what I've seen, they're no longer going, you know what? If you tell and everything pans out and we get 2 convictions, that you'll get 20 years. That don't happen. You know what ends up happening? And y'all will be like, man, hell no, I ain't side of that deal. The alternative is spend the rest of your life in a cell with no hopes of getting out. The alternative is, well, not the alternative. What they'll do is they'll do this. They'll go, Your Honor, yeah, his lawyer wants a recommendation of this. And we're not going to fight that. But you know what the judge can do and have full power to do is say, you know what? I do like the fact that you helped the state out. You admitted your wrongs, your flaws, and your faults. And I can appreciate that. But what I can't appreciate is the fact that a man died and another innocent bystander was hit. So with everything that being said, I'm going to sentence you to 40 years. Man, why expect this when Boosie ass go to court? I'm gonna make a longer video on this when the day comes, but let me give you a spoiler warning. That judge is gonna rip Boosie ass to shreds. They don't give a damn about none of that stuff. Nothing that your lawyer said, none of that shit. The judge is a human being with a whole power ego in their back. And they finna bam. Listen, all right. Subscribe to our best to notify, share to keep your people aware, or don't. I don't even give a shit. 300K, we giving this away. We already headed there, so make sure you subscribe today. Click right here. What's the video, bro? And see how Lil Uzi Vert messed himself up by saying, oh, she got a big booty. Send me something on vanishing mode. Click right here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Click right here for the playlist.